Hello everybody, my name is Rogue Dog. I don't talk a whole lot in my videos, so for those of you that are meeting me for the first time, hello. I mostly make my little compilations on my channel, uh, of mediocre quality, probably most of the time. I've kind of felt the need to make a video because I sort of disappeared from YouTube for a little bit, and there's a reason for that, I promise. But I was getting a couple messages on my DMs on Discord, and a couple random comments on older videos about like what's going on. So I thought I'd make a quick little video about like kind of the two things that are happening as far as VR is concerned. The first was shortly after I uploaded my last video, I think it was the Everyone Hates Rogue. My Index, which was my primary recording headset, broke, and that was, that was kind of the primary reason. I was trying to make a new video on Ghost of Tabor, and that's gonna have to wait till I get my, because I have a big screen beyond coming in, and I hope that's gonna replace my Index as far as recording goes, so I can go back to making kind of terrible little videos. But even then, like I have other headsets, but they just don't lend themselves well to recording. Like my internet's not good enough to run the Quest 2. And I don't really want to upload anything that I don't feel is of at least kind of good quality. Like I want the clips to be good, you know. If I'm just flailing around, there's no, it's not interesting to me. It's not interesting to the 10 other people that like my videos sometimes. So I just figured I'd wait. So for the actual point of the video, why I've left the competitive side of things, I kind of feel the need to make it clear is that I haven't actually left the games. I still plan to go back to playing Breachers as soon as I'm able to. Same for Ghost of Tabor. Those are great games. They're the best ones I have to play right now. I just don't want to do leagues anymore. And the reason is that's kind of tiring. I started playing competitively back in like 2014, 2012 with game battles in Call of Duty, and then ESL for CSGO, and then all the little 1v1 leagues for those servers for skins, and then Siege, and then only then for VR Master League for Onward and everything that came afterward. Like I've been doing it for a long time, so having a schedule weekly stuff, like I've been probably doing it 6 or 7 months out of the year, weekly, and weekly means 2 or 3 times a week since I was like 12. Like that's, for those that don't know, I'm 25 now, so that's last 12 or 13 years worth of doing it weekly. I got my mileage, is what I'm trying to say. It's not that I'm, like, if there's a charity tournament that shows up, or if it's like, oh, we want to bring you in, like, I love that. The short form stuff is great, where it's like, oh, you show up on a Sunday from 2 p.m. PST to 8 p.m., you're going to be playing through this bracket. People from North America, people from Europe. If you win, there's a prize pool. If you don't, so be it. That kind of thing is great, but the leagues, the spending a couple times a week for a match that, I mean, if we're all being honest, like usually league matches, like they're infrequent. Most of them are a little bit boring, and then once in a blue moon you get a really fantastic match that reminds you why you're still playing League. I don't feel a huge need to do that anymore. I think at this point it'd be more fun for myself. Now I'd get to do more YouTube stuff, just trying out other stuff in pubs. It won't be as difficult, sure, for the most part.
He's in here somewhere.
But I'm not gonna be so beholden to meta or practicing or taking time out of week for this other stuff. Like I can do real life things and I can do challenges in game a lot more freely than I was otherwise. So the only thing that really leaves is what exactly we plan to do with this channel. And it's not really a big deal. I mean, it's less than 100 subs. It's just for the, like, 3 people that message me about it. It's going to be more of the same. There's going to be a little bit more variety, because I can finally do the Cowboy video, or the Tarkov Sniper, or the Tabor Sniper video, sorry. I also kind of want it in between normal content, just because it was something I already have the resources for. It's already kind of like, it's like something I already wrote the script for accidentally. Is I used to do a lot of coaching and a lot of guides and stuff talking about movement and aim, and I kind of wanted to finally make, like, just get all of that stuff that's in like 4 or 5 different Google Docs and a couple web pages and stuff, and just put it all on the channel. That way if anybody ever asks, hey, what do you use? How do you practice aim? How do you move? Why are you doing this? I can just point them towards a resource and say, hey, here's a 10-minute video on aim. This is everything I know about aiming in VR, and do what you will with this information. So I think that'll be good. That might be... It might be interesting to people. It might not. I hope somebody will get something out of it. But if nothing else, it'll make it easier for me to redirect people that are asking me the questions anyways as I upload my terribly mediocre videos. So, if you manage to stay this long, thank you. I will see you once my big screen arrives. Peace.